Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. Oh man, I know that we have gone through some crazy things. If you listen to the last episode, I talked about how we were dealing with this orange weather, this orange sky, this really crazy situation with wildfires, and coming from Canada, which basically turned different states into looking like Mars. It really was giving Mars orange sky. It was really something. Definitely a phenomena that doesn't happen very often, and it threw people for a loop. We were probably staring out the window for 2 days, coughing, not being able to breathe properly, wearing masks while we're in the house. Felt like we were back on lockdown again. Everybody outside, well, up north, I think I see people wear masks more as residual to the pandemic, and people are still being cautious because COVID is still out here. But yeah, to see everybody going crazy again with the mask, and it was just really something, in this burning smell in the air that smelled like almost like burning rubber, or very chemically. It was crazy. I still can't even believe that went on, but we are not being thrown things that we cannot handle. So this week's topic is pretty short and sweet, but I wanted to expound on certain things that you think you may not be able to handle. A lot of times we will run into situations where folks are digging, folks are itching to throw you off course. They are committed to not living a copacetic lifestyle. Does that make sense? Am I using that word right? I know y'all let me know. They're just, in layman's terms, some people are just committed to being miserable. And you have to leave them where they are. Because when people are miserable, when people have a miserable life, and I'm saying it this way, not to be cold, but I'm saying it this way because this is what it is. I always try to sugarcoat and, bring it to you soft. But sometimes you got to say what it is. Some people are just miserable. And there is nothing you can do about it. It is something that they have to address within themselves. And what happens is, a lot of times, us as human beings, especially, I'm a fixer. I like to fix things. I like to make sure everything's good. People see that as perfectionism. But honestly, I'm not a perfectionist. What it is that I can't stand when projects or things are left hanging. Good, bad, or indifferent, I want to get to the problem, fix it well, make sure everything is good, everybody is good, and keep it moving. And sometimes when you go out of your way to do that, when you go out of your way to go the extra mile, some people are just never going to appreciate it. I've been through this. I've gone through this. I go through it in the present day. It happens. So I say this to the people that are always going the extra mile, the folks that never feel appreciated. Don't worry about it. I know in the moment it may feel like, man, this person don't never appreciate anything I do. This person. When people act like that, when they feel entitled to things, or you may have helped them before and now they feel entitled to your kindness, they feel entitled to your helpfulness, entitled to your peaceful nature, and they want to infringe on that. They want to push boundaries on that. Don't worry about it. Put your boundaries up, and they don't have to be rude. Explain your position and then move on. Because there's always going to be somebody who is never satisfied with anything that they get in life. But if you look at their lives very closely, you will see that they're unsatisfied at home, they're unsatisfied at their job, they're unsatisfied with the friends around them. They're never satisfied. Their children, there's always drama with their kids. There's drama with the animals. They're never satisfied anywhere. Anytime you see somebody's life disrupted in that way, it is for you to move out of the way and let them be. Don't try to fix it. Don't do none of that. Just make sure you keep notes, because these are also the same people who want to always try to call you out. These are the same people that are always trying to find something wrong. They can never just say thank you. You know what I mean? They can never just say, oh wow, I appreciate that. So again, don't let miserable and unsatisfied people ruin you. Because it could ruin your good nature. It could ruin you. Well, that's the reason why I'm never going to do nothing nice for nobody anymore. Don't do that. Don't come with that attitude, because that will ruin you for other things down the road. Don't do that. Don't change who you are. Don't change your disposition. Don't change your soul. That it becomes cold because, other people aren't where they need to be. And that's really what it is. These people are not where they need to be within themselves. This is not a judgment. This is just what it is in life. Some people are not where they need to be. Some people are not where they want to be. And that causes a lot of confusion for them. And that causes a lot of upheaval. And that causes a lot of misery. And we all know the saying, misery loves company, but not yours. Don't join into it. Don't get sucked in. All right? So that's just a little bit of, a word of the day. Don't allow people to change your good nature. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being the great person that you are. Stay even keel and just keep it moving. Instead of returning the energy, because that's a big thing right now. People, I'm going to return the energy. Sometimes you have to just, you know what? You deserve all of the returns of the negative energy, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to move along. This goes for any type of situation. This could be relationships, and this could be workships, situationships, and everything else under the sun. Know when to just not engage and just move along. Because 9 times out of 10, these sort of folks don't even stay mad long. They don't even stay miserable long. Something else catches their attention, they're happy again. Like nothing happened. And then in the next second, they're miserable again. They're on and off. They're on and off because their soul is not settled. Don't let that rub off on you. keep moving forward. That's all I got for you guys today. You know, if you want to continue the conversation, meet me over at Instagram. That is my most active social media by far, at Onyx Queen Media. Thank you so much for tuning in as usual. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Ebates is now Rakuten. The Rakuten cashback button is the helper you need to find cash back while you shop. It even applies coupons automatically at checkout, so you'll always be sure to get the best deal. Make sure that the app is running either on your computer or on your phone. Shop as you normally would online, then get paid by check or through PayPal. Check the link in our description and it'll give you all the information that you need. Rakuten, the cashback button.